Hello, my peeps. Good afternoon, actually, good evening. It is Check In Thursday here, and I'm so excited to jump on in here in our Facebook Live group and just see how things are going. This week there's been a lot of activity in our group. I just loved reading all of what you're posting in here and how you've taken on the dare to be grateful. And so many of you have been really jumping in and doing the activities, looking at the reflections, and also making some real difference and changes around you. And I'm so excited to again be on this journey with you. One of the things that has come to my realization and my awareness is the power of gratitude. And so glad that I was able to share with you from my own experience and just really help you to come to that same awareness as well. Many of you already knew this, but there's a difference when you learn it, right? And we know that gratitude is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. It really is. When you tap into the power of gratitude, incredible things begin to happen. Things you never really thought would have happened, and things that you never would have expected. And I can't wait to hear about some of those unexpected things that are occurring as a result of you discovering, embracing, and unleashing you. And one of these most important things that you can do is to cultivate the attitude of gratitude. And so, again, so very excited to be on this journey with you as you do that. And tonight, I'm just jumping in for a few minutes. I'm not going to be here long at all tonight. Um, Wanted to share with you just again, 10 simple ways that you can express your gratitude. And I share with you just how important it is to cultivate the attitude of gratitude, because really where your attitude is, that is where your altitude is. That determines how high you're going to go. It determines how far you're going to go. And it really determines how you show up in life every day and how you are able to navigate through all of the challenges that life brings to you, all of the challenges that life presents to you, and to really be able to move forward into becoming and unfolding into that amazing woman that you have been created to be, a woman of purpose, a woman who is created for purpose, on purpose, and by purpose. And being grateful and being thankful to someone and showing them how grateful you are may seem, it may seem like a little small thing, but it can have a massive impact on someone's life, on someone else's life, and on your life as well. Can you imagine a world where everyone was grateful? I mean, think about it. We would certainly be grateful for the infinite creator who created all things. And as a result of that gratitude, it would show up in the way that we behave and in the things that we do. Even a simple act of kindness, like a smile, for example, right? It could really brighten someone's day, and it can make them want to help you again in the future. Now, I'm not saying to do it just so that they can help you in the future, but that is just the way that things work. And when you're kind to someone, it really goes a long way. And imagine if you call, you're frustrated because of a problem that you have, and you're kind to the person on the other side of the telephone line who is there hired to help you, right? And not taking it out on them. Imagine how much they'll go out of their way to help you to get what you want. It's just the way that it works. It's almost like magic, right? You can make your life and the world better by expressing gratitude. You really can. And again, uh, it seems like a small thing, but it goes such a long way in helping you to get what you want in life, to achieving your dreams, to reaching those goals, and really to making the difference in your life and in the lives of others around you. So I wanted to just share a few things with you. I'll just spit out 10. I figured if I spit out 10, we can be done by about 8:15 here, right? 10 ways that you can express your gratitude. One simple way is to send a note to someone saying thank you. A simple note. Sometimes it is really nice to just read about how thankful a person is. Taking the time to write something down rather than just sending a text message or leaving a voicemail. It makes it more personal. It really does. I know that I love opening up my mail and seeing something other than a bill in there, right? I love seeing a card with somebody expressing their gratitude of something that maybe I've said or done. It just brightens my day. It makes my day. So imagine doing that for someone. Secondly, you can give them a hug. Now, hold on now, I know that we're in a COVID environment, and so you can't really go around hugging everybody because of what's going on, this pandemic, but you can express your gratitude in a way. Certainly hug your close family and your children, those that are in your household. Give them a hug. Express gratitude to them in that way. I read a long time ago this book called How to Hug Your Customers. And I think about in this book, it actually was a book that was written by a clothier, like a very famous clothing company. They do high-end clothing where they actually custom make your suits and so forth for high-level, C-level executives. And just really anticipating the need of somebody's need, anticipating what they want, even if they know it. That form of hugging someone, So I just think about that. Just think of a way that you can express hugging someone, a way that you can express gratitude by hugging, even if you cannot physically do so. The other thing that I thought about is offer a free favor. And when I say a favor should be free, shouldn't it be? You think to put free in front of favor just makes it oxymoronic. But what I mean by that is doing something for someone who cannot pay you back. Even if it is something small, do something nice for someone without expecting anything in return. Think of what the person wants or needs and do the best to help them, even if it's just making a cup of tea or coffee, or again, doing a small chore, whatever it is. Actions speak louder than words. And this simple act will show how grateful you are. I think that gratitude is synonymous to love. We can say, I love you, but when you can actually show somebody that you love them, that makes a difference, right? You can say, I'm grateful for you, or I appreciate you, but when you actually show them that you do, that makes a great deal of difference. Number 4 here, give a little gift. Again, nothing major. It doesn't have to be big. It could be a rose even, or a box of chocolate. That doesn't cost much, but the act of giving that to someone shows them how much you've thought about them, of that person, and how grateful you are. I've certainly been the recipient of so much gratitude from people. I've experienced so much gratitude. Just last night, was it last night? Yeah, just yesterday. I'm so grateful that one of our very good friends came over and made us rice. I'm not a rice eater per se, but they made this special rice that I don't know how to make, and I wouldn't even try because it's a specialty rice from their country. And that just warms my heart, and it just makes me know how much they love me, how much they appreciate me, and I love them just as much as well. And again, just something as small as that The other thing that you can do to show and express your gratitude is to be happy and rejoice when someone achieves something. Be happy and rejoice in their accomplishment. You know, show someone how pleased you are with their achievement, you know, like a nice written card, or again, some flowers, or, you know, just some really great thoughts that you can give to them to help them to know that you are supporting them, that you're like a cheerleader. Everyone needs a cheerleader. Everyone needs to know that somebody's there behind them, rooting them on. You know, just this week, a friend of mine, she passed her exam. And she was so nervous about that exam before she went into taking it. And you know, I prayed for her. She asked me to pray. I prayed for her, and and afterwards, when she passes, I was like, I sent like all these pow 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 like you know things on my text to just congratulate her, because I'm so happy for her. I'm happy that she was able to have this achievement and to have this certification under her belt. You know, one of the other things that you can do to show and express your gratitude is to write a list. You know, write a list of you know, 5 to 10 things that you appreciate about someone. You know, just really sit down and take a pen and paper and write it out, and then mention these things to the person. Let them know that, you know, just express to them how grateful you are. You know, I don't know who's out there. I see, I can't tell. It says Facebook user, so unless you put your name in there, I won't be able to know that you're there. So who's there? Just put your name. You can actually make that change so that when it comes up, it has your name in there. So hi, whoever that is. Hello back to you too. I don't know who that is, and just put your name in the comment. Those of you who are out there watching, I would love to know who it is. Hey, Bladine. Who else? Who's not? Just jot your name down in there. I so appreciate you and grateful for you, my friend. Again, giving them some public acknowledgement. You know, like not everyone like to be acknowledged in public. Some people don't want you to make a fuss over them, but some people really appreciate when you acknowledge them in public. Hey, Josie, when you acknowledge them in public, they really appreciate that. And this works especially well, you know, for your boss, for instance. You can acknowledge your boss or your employees. If you are managing people, you can express your gratitude to them, and that just goes a long way, because guess what? They're gonna want to do more, you know, to ensure that they keep that same momentum going. The other thing that I wanted to share with you, another way that you can express your gratitude is, it's really simple. It is to just be there. Yeah. Imagine if you are there when someone needs you, and imagine when they know that they can count on you, right? Always being available for those who need you and who care about you. And when things are not going well for you, even just again being there when you are supportive of others, when you're showing how much you care and that you're grateful for the times they were there to support you, that goes a long way. Really, again, a way to express your gratitude is to be there for others. And of course, we all know about being kind, right? Surprise people with kindness. I think I was surprised with kindness in the example that I just shared with you about my rice. I was surprised, right, Bladine? That was a surprise. Oh man, this works especially well with your spouse. Imagine when you're able to surprise your spouse or your children, surprise them with something that that they love, something that that really means a lot for them, that goes a long way with them. You know, for them, maybe making their favorite dinner. That's a way to surprise them. Something that maybe you haven't made in a long time. These simple tasks, well, it means a lot to someone, especially if they're busy or if they're stressed with a lot of things going on and very little time to spare. That really, really goes a long, long way. You know, Again, look for the good in every situation. This is one way that you can truly express gratitude. Look for the good in every situation. You may not always feel grateful. We talked about this. You may not always feel grateful for the things that are going on in your life. You may not, and you maybe you're just elated right now because of things, the way that things are going. But regardless of what's happening, especially if you feel as though things aren't going really well, now is the time to be most grateful. Really, it is. As we near towards the end of the year and getting ready to start a new year, going in with a renewed attitude of gratitude makes a difference in how you enter into 2021. Look for those little things that are going right for you. Look for those things. Focus on those positive things and be grateful for them. And they certainly can help take your mind off of the negative once you focus on those things. Because again, where your focus goes, that is where your energy flows, right? And notice the little things that others do for you, even in unpleasant situations. Let them know that they made a positive difference. You let people know that. Really let them know that what they're doing goes a long way, so that they can continue doing that. Let them know that. You don't have to make a grand gesture. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture to express gratitude. Even the smallest act can show someone how thankful you are. And again, just so really excited about all of what you have been doing this week and how you have been showing up and showing out in your daily walk with taking on the dares, that I've put out there. I'm excited about that. And I want to encourage you to continue doing that. Continue discovering you, continue embracing you, continue unleashing you to this world so that you can make the difference in the lives of those around you, and so that you can reach for those dreams that you have that's before you, and you can achieve those dreams. It starts inside. This is where it starts, from the inside out. And I'm so glad that you're able to, those of you who jumped on tonight, I'm glad that you're able to join me. And for those of you who are going to be watching it later, just keep pressing forward. Keep pressing forward and making the difference. Good night.